Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this one is actually me playing up against Falcon. We were just messing around, just trying some stuff, and as you can see I'm playing as the Tomb Kings and he has chosen Bretonnia. So for my forces I got two hidden skeleton horsemen back here because I find it quite essential to be able to get into the backline and get any archers that any Bretonnian player is gonna bring. As a standard, I have 3 tomb guards in order to fight any foot squires or what's the name? Pilgrims. Damn it, I've totally forgot. Any pilgrims. On the flanks we got 2 skeleton spearmen, one of which is actually the king of Nekesi's Scorpion Legion, poison, better stats, more defensive, and yeah, good unit overall, and a cheap one. We also got 1 unit of Nehekara horsemen back here in order to have some mass. We got the Eyes of the Desert, the Sepulchral Stalkers, and I'm hoping these guys will carry me to victory, because if you've seen any previous battle with me playing Tomb Kings against Bretonnia, I find it really hard to make Tomb Halberds work in the back line. It's always my Ushabti are getting shut down rather easily, and the spears and the halberds are just not fast enough to get and fight. But I'm hoping these guys will do a lot better. This is just testing out stuff, you know, like I could just have brought a Necrotect as well to heal them, but I was just messing around, and so was Falcon. We also got a Chariot just to run over any unbraced units if we can stay away from cavalry. We also got 2 Sapti Great Bows. We got a Tomb Prince with a Guardian effect in order to protect Arkan, which is gonna be rolling with Spirit Lich, Fate Buna, the Liber Mortis, Staff of Nagas, and the Tomb Blade of Arkan, together with a Curse and what is that? My Will Be Done. Did I forget about anything? I don't think I did. That is pretty much my whole army. So for Falcon and his freaking peasantry over here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of peasant mob. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of men at arms, some spears in the back to protect his archers, and 3 of them. 3 peasant archers, peasant bowmen, one of which is with box arrows. So his goon squad is over here, the companions of Kuanels. These are the questing knights. I keep mixing them with the fleur de lis. Some Grail knights also. He's got a paladin. He's got a damsel of life with is that heart to stone? Flesh to stone? Yeah, he's got flesh to stone. I don't know what he's trying to do. Possibly yeah, no idea. Also an Earthblood. Okay, who is gonna buff with armor? He knows I'm gonna go with Tomb Guard in the front line, so he's probably, I don't know, drop it on a man at arms, and it's gonna mess hard with my Tomb Guard, most likely. And we also got King Lewin up on the skies with, from what I can tell, pretty much all of his cool stuff: the missile and magic resistance, Sword of Couron, beloved son of Bretonnia, Lady's Champion, and Blessing of the Lady for that extra physical resistance. So let's begin immediately. Falcon is gonna try to outflank me. He's gonna come from the right side with the cavalry. I'm gonna open fire with some of the Ushabti on his cavalry. I don't know who I'm gonna be aiming for, because everybody is blobbed up, so I can't tell exactly. Well, it's gonna actually favor me, because the way he's blobbed up, we're gonna get some nasty kills. And at the same time his whole force is moving to wrap all around me. My forces are, as you can tell, like I don't have too big of a force, so he will get around me. Now at this point I should have acted a lot faster. I should have gone with a Chariot, like I was too slow to do anything. The Nehekara horsemen should have already started harassing this flank, since I saw that his whole mobility and mass was on the right flank. I don't know if it's worth going for the peasant mob over here. I should have just completely ignored it. Just go for the men at arms, then spears, and get into the archers. Luckily these peasant mob are gonna easily break over here. He's gonna break off. He's gonna send 1 Grail Knight, and these Nehekara horsemen, unless they pull back, are gonna be into deep trouble. He's gonna drop with Louis over here really aggressively. He's only gonna hit foe seekers, so not even stand your ground just yet. He's just taking all the damage like a champ. and also a Spirit Leech has been dropped on him. The Sepulchral Stalkers are waiting over here, just going to fight with the Grail Knights. They're just shooting their missiles, but as usual I fail and I let the Grail Guardians get through while they're trying to shoot the Damsel, and they're not doing any damage. It's fine, they're gonna wake up at some point. I'm gonna wake up and just gonna send them down right into the Grail Knights, but King Louis is actually going really the fight is going really badly for him. Of course he's gonna get back into the air and just try to heal. Oh, obviously he doesn't. He just comes into fight again. And where's my other tomb, Ushabti? Did he manage to kill one already? I think he did. So only one remains. I'm trying to pull them out, but the mass of the Grail Guardians is just too much. He's gonna start cycle charging, and at the same time I bring my horseman back here, but he's already got one Grail Knight defending his back line. So yeah, the Skeleton Horsemen are not gonna have an easy time. They will just get into the archers for a brief seconds. They're probably gonna break them, but then they will just come back and start harassing me all over again. And the Nehikara Horsemen over here, I think I gave them the order to go for the archers, but obviously they're stuck fighting the spearmen. At the same time, the Paladin is fighting right into the middle. Balance of Power dead even. Lewin is down to 1000 HP with his healing cap really close. I'm moving some Tomb Guards all around him, so his forces here, the Companions of Kuanels, are not going to be able to escape. I drop a Summon as well, just to saturate damage, because he's going after Archon right now. And the Tomb Prince is trying to get him, but he doesn't have too good mass. Like the bad thing about Tomb Princes are this, they just suck if they try to pull through any mass. Some leftover Grail Knights are gonna try again in lance formation actually to get through. The Sepulchral Stalkers are still fighting like champs, doing some good damage, and there down Louis he goes. So the fight is looking rather well for me, but there's still a healthy amount of archers in the game. I should have played this one better, but Falcon just went back and sent one Grail Knight to just sweep the whole skeleton horses and all that. And again, I'm gonna fail. My chariot is gonna get stuck on the Grail Knights. He was aiming for some of the archers, but in the end it's just gonna go down. The balance of power is in my favor a little bit, just slightly, and I have Arkham still. I have a Tomb Prince, full health almost, but I lack the mobility, and he can just tear me apart easily. So I don't know, I think I need to start changing how I approach this situation with the Tomb Kings, because I don't know, man, it's becoming really obnoxious to fight such swarms of infantry, which I'm usually facing against the tomb, against Bretonnia. Over here we get a nice cut. The Paladin is almost broken, but Falcon, quite rightly over here, he's gonna charge me and he's gonna break me off. So these guys are gonna get stuck. He's gonna go away, he's not gonna stay and fight me. He's just gonna stop me from charging his Paladin, which is gonna probably allow him to come back and rally. And oh my god, the Grail Knights actually broke as well. So that was a really good value move for him, because let me see, is he gonna come back? Can we catch him? I don't think we can. I think he's gonna rally, and his Grail Guardians are Grail Knights are gonna rally, and actually the other is gonna come here, and yeah, he's gonna stop me. So now I'm in a very precarious position, a very bad state. The Paladin is gonna rally. I'm fighting Grail Knights. The Curse, Flesh to Stone actually is gonna go down, buffing them up to how much? 150 armor. That's sick. We get a nice cut off the Damsel over here, but we can't just finish her off. Had I kept these guys in the back, not overextending, just finishing off the Damsel, I think it would have been a much better choice. The balance of power heavily in my favor, but as I said, he's got all of my leadership pinned down right now. The Ushabti will vaporize soon. It's the summoned one. The Damsel is gonna rally. I'm gonna get a summon here just to saturate some of the damage that it's being done. But the Tomb Prince is just not doing that well, and my infantry is quite slow. It's just not gonna get fast over here, and Narcan is gonna go down. And from this point everything starts to go south, because he's just gonna be able to fight me with his cavalry and just cycle charge me through eternity. Before the Tomb Prince actually goes down, he drops the Curse of Death, but it's just not gonna do much. Like, if I was lucky enough and this guy is broke, perhaps we could pull something off. But at this point, all he has to do is just pull out, get a good heal on his Grail Knights and his Paladin, and from there on it will be GG. So yeah, let's watch here. He's just gonna be going left and right, just bossing on everything he can get his hands into, and that is gonna be it, as the balance of power just keep dropping against my favor, and I'm gonna give up the game. So again, my Tomb Guard, as you can see, front line absolutely nailing it. The Skeleton Spearman, I think I should just start cutting down the King Nekesh's Scorpion Legion. Like, it's a great unit, but against such good players as Falcon with such good micro, that's just gonna be an invisible obstacle. Not invisible, like, I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, that just, I very much prefer better go for even more mobility anti-large, like cut down the Nehekara Horsemen and get 2 Necropolis Knights, hopefully. Something like that could be the answer, but yeah, I don't know, something like that. I'm still working on the build. Like, I can't get my hands on how to deal with Bretonnia just yet against a good player. Against you know, playing on ladder, I think pretty much anything can work, but against a very good one, it's just you gotta find the knights the perfect touch. Alright, for Falcon, as you can tell, this is a really good well-rounded army, and I could have actually won this. I could, but I absolutely failed in the end over there, overextending and chasing the Paladin down, which allowed the Grail Knights to just kill Arkan and the Tomb Prince really fast. Have I stayed back and just finished off the Damsel, then I think the fight would have gone a lot better if I was fighting on top of my infantry. So bear in mind, just don't overextend if you rely on 2 single entities to carry the fight. So yeah, that was it. I really hope you enjoyed, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, gonna be seeing you next time. Bye bye.